Hey guys, welcome back to Team Death Slinger. My name is Peter, and today we're going to look at my BT15 Marsmon deck profile. Now, if you haven't been playing since BT11, or even if you did, you might have forgotten that Marsmon existed. That's because he kind of fell off. He doesn't have too many tools to work with, but with the new bird support, I figured we could make something happen. So, starting with our eggs, we have 4 copies of BT15 Yokomon. On deletion, you're going to return an avian, bird, beast, animal, or sovereign from your trash to hand. This is just to proc our BT15 Sora to get us more bodies on the board. Then we're going to go 2 copies of BT11 Bearmon. The inheritable is that when this Digimon's attack target is switched, we gain 3k DP. This is going to come in handy a lot for our Grizzlymon with Raid, our GrapLeomon with Raid, and our top end. Then we're going to go 4 copies of BT15 Biyomon. Start a main, you trash a Digimon with any of those traits. Reveal top 4 cards of your deck and add a red card among them to your hand. The rest go bottom. The important thing here is that you can grab tamers, which are very important for this deck. The inheritable is when a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, gain a memory. This deck is going to gain lots of memory, so we really like this inheritable. It's going to lean into our themes really nicely. Then we go 4 copies of the promo Biyomon. Because we do not have a draw power egg, this rookie is fantastic. Whenever we delete an opponent's Digimon in battle and survive, we trigger draw 1. So for all of our raid Digimon, we can use them to draw a card and remove a body from the board. So that's fantastic. Next, we go 4 copies of BT11 Grizzlymon. This Digimon has Raid, it's a 5k DP, and the inheritable is the same as Bearmon. The goal is to have either Bearmon or Grizzlymon in our stack, and then an inheritable that lets us gain a memory, so that when we do Raid with a GrapLeomon or one of our top-end Digimon, we can gain a memory and also be big. Then we're going to go 2 copies of BT11 Birdramon. This has blocker, but more importantly, the inheritable is on deletion. We play a red tamer card with play cost 4 or less, so this is going to help us spit out some tamers. Then we're going to go 4 copies of BT15 Birdramon. When digivolving, we return a red Digimon with any of those traits from our trash to hand. This is going to proc our BT15 Sora and get us another body on board. The inheritable also gains us a memory when a card is removed from the opponent's security, which is fantastic. 4 copies of BT11 GrapLeomon. This is a raid Digimon, and the inheritable is when this Digimon's attack target is switched, trash the top card of your opponent's security. So if they block, or if we raid into something, we're going to trash a security, which is really, really nice. 3 copies of the BT15 Garudamon Ace. When digivolving, we're going to play a 4-cost or lower red tamer from our hand, and then when a tamer is played, we can delete an opponent's Digimon with blocker. This is also going to help us spew out tamers, which is really, really nice for our Marsmon. BT11 Marsmon. This Digimon has Raid when digivolving Blitz, and then your turn once per turn. When one of your Digimon's attack targets is switched, unsuspend this Digimon and gain 1 memory for each red tamer you have in play. So ideally, our stack will gain us 1 or 2 memory when we attack, and when we trash a security, we're going to get that memory because we removed a card from security. Then we're going to unsuspend, and we're going to gain a memory for each red tamer. In playtesting, I have gained upwards of 4 memory with this Digimon, which is insane. It effectively makes it a free Evo and lets you continue your plays. So I really like this card, and I think the BT15 Birdramon support really helps it to find its own spot in a red deck. Then we're going to go 2 copies of BT14 WarGreymon. We do not care about the warp effect. We do not have any Agumons, but when digivolving, we gain raid, then we can attack, and then if we have a tamer, we gain security +1 and piercing. So if we have this on a GrapLeomon stack and we swing, we're going to trash the security. We're going to swing 2 piercing checks. We're going to ideally have a DP boost and gain a crap ton of memory back. So that's fantastic. I really, really like this card in this deck. And also, thematically, he's in the art for Marsmon, so you know what? He fits. Also, there's the Raid Gallantmon. I almost ran him in this deck. You could probably slot him in over the WarGreymon, but I think the WarGreymon's a little bit more aggressive and a little bit better. Then we go 1 copy of Bird, whose name I cannot pronounce. We're going to call it Big Bird. When digivolving, your opponent chooses one of their Digimon. Delete all Digimon other than this Digimon, and your opponent's chosen Digimon. For each Digimon deleted, you gain 1 memory. And then your turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains security attack 1 for the turn for each of your opponent's deleted Digimon. In playtesting, this card has been insane. I have deleted 3 Digimon with it before, so I effectively Evo for 2. I gained security attack +2, so I swung 3 checks, and then you can see we have a Blitz Omni here, and it says this Digimon. So you swing your 3 checks, and then you're going to Blitz for another 3 checks, which is really, really, really good. The only reason it's at 1 is because the wide board deletion effect does not come up all the time. This is not the mega you want to see all of the time, but it is really nice in some situations, and because we have the ability to play out extra bodies with Sora, it is likely that you'll be able to play this when you need it. As previously mentioned, we have the BT5 Blitz Omni, when Digivolving Blitz, unsuspend, and then it has a protection effect. It's really nice as a finisher in this deck. And then I like one copy of Omnimon X Antibody. You can, when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to. That's fine. But during your opponent's turn, you can strip 2 sources to end the attack. Because this is using Marsmon, it's debatably a little bit slower than a lot of the meta decks right now, so I find that the 2-source strip to protect yourself does come in handy quite frequently. If you really want to, you could drop this and run a second Omni. Either way, though, I think it's a good add in this deck. Then we're going to go 2 copies of Red Memory Boost. Reveal top 4, add a red Digimon, and then delay, gain 2 memory. Just standard stuff. 4 copies of Offense Training, also standard stuff. 2 copies of BT1 Tai Memory Setter, and you gain security +1 on your big red stacks. So we can get even more aggressive with the Bird, with the Greymons, with the Marsmons. It all really does add up. 4 copies of the BT14 Tai. You can give all the Digimon in this deck are vaccine, so you can give any of them 2k DP, and when a card is removed from your opponent's security, we can suspend this Tamer to gain 1. So now we're gaining memory off of Marsmon for each Tamer we have. We're going to gain a memory from each Tai we have in play. We're going to gain memory off of our inheritables. There's just a lot of room to gain a lot of memory and go nuts with this deck. So I really like the 4 Tais. I like to make sure I see at least 1 or 2 on the board when I'm going for my Marsmon play, so that's why it's at 4. And then 2 copies of BT15 Sora. It is a memory setter, and when a red card returns from trash to the hand, you can return this Tamer to your hand to play a 13k DP or less card with any of those traits, and for each of your opponent's security, you remove 2k from that DP value. I will say, for the most part, we are playing 3s and 4s with this card. It doesn't really matter too much about the DP threshold, because we don't really have too many cards that take advantage of that big number, but being able to play Digimon just so that we can build a second stack because we gain so much memory is important, so that we can make use of all that memory that we're getting to build another big stack that does aggressive things. So that's why we have it at 2. So that is it for my BT15 Marsmon deck profile. I think this deck is super fun. You should definitely give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. One other thing I do want to mention is, if you would like to, you could try adding a 5th egg, swapping around your rookies to get 4 Ukomons in here. Maybe you could drop like one of these Tais or the memory boost since the Biyomon search, and get 4 Ukomons in here. You can just shovel out rookies and build your second stack that way. So that's it. That's all for this deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.